So we see the tail of the tape here. Avdal, slight disadvantage in the reach, just 1 centimeter against Егор Голубцов. Avdal in the blue shorts, Golubcov in the red. Oh, and Golubcov starting all with that low kick. A little too low there, Brad.
Yeah, to me, it sounded like it landed hard, and I didn't realise it was hard, but it's just, the sound was more the cup.
Oh, and you can see just the amount of discomfort there from Avdal, understandably so. And here we go. Why not have a look at it? Oh, straight up the middle, Brad.
Yeah, it's like going back to saying another, when you have a southpaw versus orthodox, that's the tendency that can happen.
I think this is our third fight with southpaw versus orthodox, Brad. Three for three so far for the ACA matchmakers. Putting the lefties against the righties. And I think we're set. Avdal. Totally accidental there from Golubcov. And we are underway once again. Oh, push kick there right to the face there of Golubcov. And Golubcov looking for this takedown in on that single leg, Brad.
Yeah, he's holding on to it with one hand. He's not really, he's using this more to control him down there. I haven't seen him going down maybe to the second leg. Good balance here shown here by Roman. Managed to...
Still hanging on to that ankle, Brad. Got it down briefly, Avdal. Back to his feet quickly. Frantic pace.
Yeah, Avdal showing some really great balance and some athleticism. Try to John Jones this sort of spinning back elbow.
Well, we heard about his spinning back elbow. Berkut Young Eagles 11 took out Vasily Palyok in just 21 seconds with a phenomenal spinning back elbow, but Golubcov, aware of it, ducked under, and now finally has it down to the mat. We're still having to work, Brad.
Yeah, Abdul's doing a really good job here, but that cross wrist was really preventing Igor to progress in this position. Find it really hard. That cross wrist is such an annoying position. Oh, it's switched up a beautiful triangle
yeah,
here.
At that. Wonderful work there from Avdal. We know his striking prowess, but showing some decent threats off his back here early on in this first round against Golubcov.
Yeah, Golubcov was very aware there, managed to push it straight out. But definitely, warning signs to be there that there is a ground game he's got to be very prepared for.
Oh, overhand right came through. Looked like it just connected, but Avdal wore it well.
Yeah, Avdal very active off his back, you know, throwing up his hips.
And it was a lovely transition to threaten with that triangle last time. Now, trying to make space, but this really is some pace. Just 2 minutes 35 seconds left in this round. And they are going at it.
Now he's in a bit of a tricky position here, got a folding up against the cage.
Staying calm. One thing, when you look at these positions, when it's so frantic, if you look in the fighter's eyes, he stays totally switched on, focused on Golubcov and the entries, the attacks he's making.
But if you're used to Golubcov sort of fights, he has these sort of, he makes them frantic. This is the sort of style he thrives in. Kind of like call the style like a bit like a controlled chaos. He can look quite chaotic, but he seems to know what he's doing a good job here to pass the half guard.
Yeah, and this is a good moment of progression here for Егор Голубцov.
Yeah, he's in the half guard, but he's choosing to stay there. Could easily pass through the half guard. He's going to
maybe
do
might
so
step
now.
over. He's trying to trap that left arm of Avdal.
Yeah, what he should do is try and put his right leg in on the inside of the thigh, lace leg it, and that was an easy pass, but he's now managed to kind of, yeah, it's a bit of a very loose half guard here.
And This is going to be also a question now on cardio for these two, because like you said, a Gustav fight, you always know you're going to have to face these frantic moments, but it has been relentless, non-stop pressure from Igor, and Avdal has soaked it up, but what has that taken out of him?
We definitely want to see when he gets back to his feet. If he gets back to his feet before the end of the round or when the buzzer goes, we see that we see the signs very quick. Gustav, like I say, just relentless, not giving him a chance to get up on much space.
Working the body now as well with those short shots. And now we're seeing some big breaths from Avdal. Took a nice right hand from Gustav then.
Gustav did a good job here. Just putting pressure on his head to keep him down.
Oh, spinning elbow from the ground.
He's so addicted to that spinning elbow, he's trying it for every single position. I've never seen a spinning elbow off your back.
Well, creative is something you wouldn't say he's not. Avdal had to soak up a lot of pressure there. Gustav, heavy on top. And that is one of his weapons as well, that pace, that pressure. He uses it so well, because you saw him even in the warm-up when he was waiting to come in, just waiting for his hands to get taped. He's bouncing on his feet, he's got that energy, and he brings that straight away. There's no slow starts from Gustav.
Yeah, it's really hard to deal with, and you see he has that sort of pressure that he likes to try and impose his will. And like I say, we saw it within his last fight. I actually broke Romanov, you know, like mentally, so he can really affect you if you just can't get a breath here and there. Your guy's on you the whole time, so it's a very good tactic. But it's one of those sort of styles that you have to have a good gas tank, and we've seen here now that Gustav has that gas tank, he has that pressure. He's saying, like, he's not even breathing that too bad now.
And now the questions will be asked of Avdal. What can he bring to turn the momentum of this fight as we step into the second round here at ACA 106? Avdal in the blue corner, Gustav in the red, me, Brian Lacey, alongside Brad Pickett, calling the action for you here at ACA 106. And I asked that question, Brad, I'm going to ask it to you. What would you look for from Avdal?
So he's got to try and stop.
Another spinning elbow.
Yeah, you got to think, obviously Gustav has been doing his research and he knows that, and when you do these spin sort of moves, what I call them the low percentage, where sometimes they can land, but if you get too addicted to them and doing too much, you are going to leave yourself in vulnerable positions and turn your back away from your opponent for a brief second. Is dangerous, and like Gustav managed to now know that it's coming, timed it very well. Now he's in a really bad position.
And as you said, it looks good, but the reward is great if it connects, but the risk, I mean, it took Gustav all of the 5 minutes to get a good position in that first round, whereas one mistake from Avdal and Gustav is in side control. Avdal trying to regain some form of guard, but under that pressure right from the off, and caused by what, be greedy with that move, basically.
Yeah, exactly that. And you got to think about this though, it's like, without getting too, you know, we are just commentating here, but it's like the mental sort of state. It's like when you're gambling, you gamble, you get addicted to gambling. Where in his last fight, his gamble paid off. In 20 seconds, he landed a lovely spinning back fist. So he's addicted to that. He wants that feeling again, and he keeps throwing that dice. And when we're doing so, you know, like he's putting himself in some bad positions.
And Gustav is somebody that, when you are in this position, very rarely lets you off the hook.
He's not even giving you space to breathe. He's just constant, you know. Driving his head, look, see that head position here, just driving his head right in there, in the face, making it uncomfortable for you to breathe, punching you constantly. Just no wonder he breaks people mentally as well. It's like, you'd hate to be on bottom.
Yeah, everything Gustav does looks like it hurts, and even fighting through those legs as they're coming up. Once again, gains heavy top position. Maybe look for the head and arm here.
He's just, yeah, you can see him maybe getting a finish more. He could wear him out, but yeah, again, you're thinking, see if Roman gets back to his feet now, I got a feeling he knows he's gonna be down, so he's gonna roll that dice again, you know.
You never know, we might see a spinning elbow from this position, Brad. Golubtsov now has taken almost 3 minutes of this fight in this top position, gifted to it, and now he is working for that head and arm. Avdal, aware of it, makes the adjustments. But this pace, this pressure, Brad, it's not the prettiest type of fighting, but it's one of the toughest to face, I'm sure.
Definitely when you're on bottom, when you're in this sort of pace fight, and I always say, like, if you get the type of fight that you can make the other person carry your body weight majority of the round, it's going to tire them out because they're carrying you. They have their own body weight to deal with, they have your body weight to deal with. So he's very good. Now he's going to get a bit deeper with this arm triangle. The cage could be a problem though. If he manages to pass through, he needs to get through to her. At the moment he's in half guard, doing the right thing here, putting his left leg down, trying to pass the side control, and when he does that, then he's hop over to the other side, which is...
Oh, here we go. Oh, he's tapped instantly.
And he's done the right job. He's done really good. He got to the other side where he had to put on that pressure, that choke, and Golubtsov managed to get the tap.
And there we have it. Fight number 3 here sees our first finish, and you can see exactly what that means to Егор Голубцов. And we'll have a little look at the finish here.
And like you say, he managed to get to the other side, but what you see there's such an instant tap. For me, that is not... That's the mental breakdown tap where he's not got much left and he's like saying, oh, get me out of here. And that's yet again what we've seen him doing time and time again. He's mentally broke his opponent to force the tap.
And that sees him now 2 wins under the ACA banner, bouncing back from that loss to Hamza Alshev back at ACA 93. That taste will well and truly be gone from his mouth now, and you can see him. I flinched a little there on the screen, Brad, but you can see how quick the tap comes here, and that's not just because of how good this finishing move was, but that's the pressure and the exhaustion from 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes of Golubtsov coming at you.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, again, Brian, like I said, that there was not an arm choking out tap, that was a mental tap, you know, tap to position, I mean, like, there was zero fight for that.
На 4-й минуте второго раунда удушающим приемом в этом поединке одержал победу спортсмен из Екатеринбурга Егор